What is HKIS to you?
You're not going to ask me my name and my title and all that?
Oh, we're doing it
We do that at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Again, what?
What is HKIS to you?
Hong Kong International School has been home for the last 5 years, a place where I get to work with great students and get to engage with fabulous faculty.
How has HKIS shaped your life as a person?
I think coming to HKS has given me a different perspective than other working environments I've had before. So I have a better sense now of a large private school's perspective when I think about the next decisions in my life, when I think about where I've come before, and I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from like students. Yeah.
Okay.
That's getting cut. Yeah. Boom. Cut that one from your senior project.
Okay. What will you remember most about HKIS?
What will I remember most about HKS? Well, I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. So what will I continue to remember? I think when I talk with universities and people ask me what's unique about HKS, I talk about the service-minded aspect of HKS. I think about some of the teachers who have been here for a long time and who have invested in HKS, and I think about how unique it is that we have such servant-minded students without any requirement to be so.
What has HKIS given you?
HKS has given me opportunities. It's interesting, opportunities just because I work at HKS. It's given me friendship, it's given me camaraderie, it's given me professional development, it's given me an opportunity to work and take care of my wife and 3 kids.
What comes to mind when you hear the words HKIS?
Hong Kong International School.
HKIS is physically defined in Tai Tam and Repulse Bay, but what is your definition of HKIS out of the physical aspect of it?
The physical aspect of HKS is beauty. Just this morning I came to school and there's 3 teachers at the middle school, high school elevator, and we were just looking out on the hills of Tai Tam and thinking, we should be having our classes out there today. So HKS is just a beautiful place, but the beauty of HKS does not define the excellence that is of HKS. HKS develops great students, and as I mentioned earlier, servant-minded students. So when you think about the physical environment of Tai Tam and Repulse Bay, that's just a small amount of the scope around the world that HKS has invested, with over 40,000 alumni from Hong Kong to the United States to Africa to South America. HKS is a little bit of everywhere now. Interim has also taken that to where it's taking servant-minded leaders, learners, collaborators, and taking a little bit of HKS to different parts of the world.
In the 50 years of HKIS's presence in an ever-changing city, what do you think has endured throughout these times?
I think the excellence in education that HKS has provided has endured over the last 50 years. From the beginning, it was started by some men and women who wanted their children to have a good education. I think that's endured. I think its reputation as being an elite school has endured as well.
What do you think HKIS has to offer other students being prospective students or
Students who are interested in coming here, or just new students in general that are gonna come.
Why should a student come to HKS?
Yeah.
Or what type of student should come to HKS?
Why should a student?
Why should a student come to HKS? A student should come to HKS if they want to be engaged in an intellectual community. What type of student should come is one who wants to engage even more than others. Engage in the academics, the activities, the leadership, the friendships that you can have here.
What has drawn you back to HKIS each day?
What has drawn me?
Besides like work, like coming to work.
Yeah, besides like mandatory attendance or
No. Mandatory attendance.
Like what, like throughout the day, besides coming to school, what like brings you back here?
I think I understand your
Yeah.
question. If I was with my kids all day, I'd be. No, that's not what you're saying. No, just this morning, I had a great conversation with Chris Buxton, who's been here for almost a decade, and we talked about the beauty of HKIS, but we also talked about the potential of adding, different environmental science, sustainability type projects to the campus. It's not in my job description to do that. It's in his job description a little bit to teach kids about environmental science and sustainability, but together we can have conversations because we both care about the community and we both want this place to be a better place for the students and also our own kids. I think the opportunities where just a random conversation around a coffee pot with a faculty member where we can care about one another and care about our community, that's what draws me back every day.
How is the community at HKIS?
The community at HKIS is different. It's the most unique and formal place of work or study that I've ever been. And formality can give the appearance of lack of community because you stay within lines and you keep your distance at times. But when push comes to shove and people need help, this community embraces those that need help like no other. The formality is pushed aside at the request of an individual who allows themselves to be a little bit vulnerable. So it's an interesting community because it doesn't put its love on you until you request that love be shared.
Okay. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Good.